What's up, guys? Welcome back to PewPew Brothers. Big Z.
Little Lucas. He's
He's only halfway in. Here, let's see if we can.
That doesn't really matter. I'm still so small compared to you.
That's true. I take up too much camera. All right, guys. So this is a time-relevant video, but it'll be worth watching after this time too. This is gonna be for new gun owners, because us people that own guns all the time can sometimes get a bad attitude about new gun owners. So
No, that is true.
while I'm at home and I'm not at the range getting flagged, which you'll understand in a minute. So I'm calm, cool, and collected. I want to give you some advice on guns and how not to be Carl from all the damn videos. Don't be Carl. So here, I have a Glock 17. Gen 4. This is a 9mm. It has the Streamlight on it. Ooh! Just kidding. Or not just kidding. I guess I actually did that, so sucks for you. This is a TLR-1S. Okay. So, going from here. This gun is empty. It is safe. There is no magazine in it. Does not matter. I will not take my gun and point it at Lucas. Except for my handgun. This handgun. Okay? Because you never point a gun at anything you don't intend to destroy. There's nothing behind the camera.
Yeah.
There you go.
Only safe way to do it, because guess what? It's not a gun.
Yeah, there's no barrel.
There's no barrel. There's
Technically, that's still a gun.
nothing. Oh, that's true. Well, here. I hope you choose the slide.
Yeah, now it's not a gun.
And plus, I'm not pointing the barrel in it.
That's true, you got the barrel in your hand. Alright, so that's for dumb people. We're not going that crazy over it. Anyway, don't point a gun at anything you don't or intend to kill.
Yeah.
Finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. That's a easiest way ever to avoid shooting yourself or shooting somebody else on accident, or having a ND, negligent discharge, or an AD, which is, there's no real such thing as an accidental discharge. Because this thing, I could load it, set it on the table, as long as nobody ever touches it, it will never go off on its own, ever.
Yeah.
It has to be acted upon. Okay. So, guns. When you reload them, all I have is loaded magazines. So, when you reload a gun, you want to make sure that it is in a safe direction. Okay, so you put your mag in, tap, rack, ready to roll. I'm going to go ahead and drop my mag out just so I don't load my gun. So you'll mag in, tap, rack, and you're ready to go. Okay, otherwise, with most pistols, I believe this one as well, yep, they're going to have the slide catch. So you can tap, and if you get really good at it, you can be like an operator, tactical, and you can rest your thumb on that slide release, and as you tap a mag in, you can basically put one directly into the chamber. Don't shoot yourself in the face trying to do it, okay? Keep that gun in a safe direction. When you reload, you're going to want the barrel away from your face. Mailman is here. Okay, just making sure.
Parts.
Yeah, guns, gun
parts.
toys.
Gun parts.
So, you want barrel away from your face. You're going to line of sight between you and your target. Magazine, and this hand will be your magazine. It's easier, huh?
You could just ask me. I could ask you mine. You have less rounds. Yeah, I have less rounds than mine than you do.
Alright. So, empty magazine. You're going to insert. So, anyway, don't do that at the range. Practice at home. Another thing you can do to practice, one of the biggest things
Trigger
that you can do to
safety.
practice is, you need to
Trigger
have
safety.
trigger discipline. So your finger never goes inside of there until you're ready to fire, okay? Safe direction in front of me. I'm going to go ahead. This is one of the biggest things you can do to practice is just dry fire. So you'll notice I kept my finger on the trigger when I cocked it back. And the reason is to practice releasing the gun back to resetting the trigger. And then from there, you don't have to play with the take up. You can go straight back to it. So that's important. You want to line your sights. Line your sights. Okay. Some other safety stuff. Big time safety stuff. Well, like I said, you need to know what you're aiming at and what's beyond it, because these bullets will go through basically anything that you're shooting at, unless you're shooting at steel.
Yeah.
Or at a range.
Maybe even a thick. You might be able to make it on top of a thick tree, but
Yeah.
even
Still,
then,
you got to know what's beyond. Otherwise, you could shoot your neighbor and not know about it, and that would suck.
yeah,
Um,
it'd be a bad day.
Now let's jump from pistols. We'll jump right over to rifles. From what I understand, 80% of these gun sales are to new gun owners or second-time gun owners that are buying this self-defense stuff too late because you waited. But that's up to you, I guess. So here we have an AR-15. It's in 223, 5.56, and a lot of the same rules apply. You can't see that with that glare. Anyway, never point this at anything you don't intend to destroy. Never get your hand in front of the muzzle. Same with a pistol. Safety on AR-15s, there is a thumb safety. Here, safe fire. With rifles, you pretty much always keep them unsafe until you're ready to shoot. I mean, I know that if you go to a range and you're doing any kind of running and gunning, they always want you safe and at ready. And then when you come up, you switch to fire, pull the trigger, and so on.
Yeah.
So, with pistol or with rifles, you're going to, it's basically the same. You insert magazine. You're going to tap, rack, roll. So it's the same as a pistol, just different motions, depending on what kind of
Pretty
Gucci.
close to the same motions.
Yeah.
Different. I mean, it's honestly damn near close to the same motion. It's just you're not going in below your hand anymore. You're going in front of your hand.
Right. And that's not all rifles either. Some rifles are going
Yeah.
back here. It's just the biggest thing is never point a gun at something you don't intend to shoot, because it doesn't. I mean, a lot of really fancy guns and stuff, like my Dan Wesson has a 2-pound trigger.
Yeah.
You could sneeze on that trigger with your finger on it, it's gonna go. So you got to be careful of that. Same thing with trigger discipline. Again, like I said, there's nothing that way, and one of the easiest and cheapest way that you can train is just train and trigger.
I think you're right forward.
I mean, that's a huge training thing. So, if you want to see any more videos, let me know. I can do disassembly on ARs. I got any guns that most people are going to be buying right now. I have access to.
Yeah.
So, little Lucas can tell you, we are well stocked.
Yep. And if something happens now, we'll be good. Be all right.
So, if there's anything else you guys want to see, let me know. We're gonna go out and do some shooting.
Woohoo!
So that's firearm safety for the noobs. Don't be a Carl. Don't shoot yourself. Don't shoot your friends. Be well armed and stay safe.
Stay knowledgeable.